Hey all, welcome back to Shoot Your Shot Saturday, where we basically answer viewer questions on random topics, and I use my, limited expertise on things, but a lot of the life experience to try to answer those tough questions. Some questions tougher than others. So right now I've been, putting feedback out there on like my social media pages to kind of see different questions that come in that people like to hear me answer. So this topic for this week's episode is an interesting one. So as you know, I give shout outs to whoever sends me a question, I use it. So this one comes from my buddy, good longtime friend Gurm, who I went to high school with. And his question was just one word, exclamation mark, politics. Politics. So before we dive into that part, let's talk about our drink of choice today, because that's going to be one we're going to need a drink for. So we got some Roe & Co., and it's a good Irish whiskey, and I like whiskey. Last time we did bourbon. So generally speaking on this channel, it's probably gonna be something in those families when I rotate what I drink. But it's good, it's smooth, I like it. Might do some vodka sometimes. One thing I will not do on this channel is tequila, so no recommendations on tequila. If you wanna see me do something, or if you wanna send me something to try, that's one thing I'll probably be like, I don't know, I might switch to water in that case, but I think we're gonna be good as long as we stay in the dark liquor family there. And you probably wonder what's going on in the background. Well, it is Saturday, so Saturdays are good days for moving things around, adjusting things, spring cleaning. So that's what's going on here in the background. So let's go ahead and pour this drink up in my favorite drinking glasses. As I mentioned, just like in coffee shops and sunny spots, it's going to be rotating around where we do these things at. So this time around, we're doing it here on location, but next time it's going to be probably in a bar, a little quaint Indies bar, or maybe like a bigger chain bar. Restaurant, I don't know. We're just gonna see. We're gonna go with it, wherever I can get a good shot of something I have to talk about. And being it's politics, I'm doing more sipping format because it's gonna need that sip. Politics. So he left it very vague what he wanted to hear. I kind of hit him up and said, what are you thinking? Because me and him have known each other over 20 years, and we're definitely different sides of the coin on politics. And so I thought about it, I'm like, that's the way probably to spin this, is talk about how to avoid the subject. Because just like back in the day, friends and family get together, you stay off politics and religion, and there's some other topic, 3 things you stay off of. And that usually always worked. Life was better that way. Nobody got into any drama. It was just better. So now fast forward to where we're at now, and it's just a really bad idea to get on the subject. My first piece of advice with politics is know your audience. If you're going to engage in it, or even if you don't want to engage in it, just know your audience and where you're at. Always be mindful. And that's another topic for maybe in the Wednesday vlog we'll get on one day, about just knowing your surroundings and kind of how to navigate wherever you're at. But for now, just stick to, you go somewhere, public place, you really don't know everybody there, or it could be an office. Well, if it's an office party, definitely stay off politics. But in theory, you go somewhere and just be cool. Like, if you have opinions about things and you see something, or someone has a hat on, a t-shirt, a banner, wherever it may be, you don't have to say anything. You can just, like social media, scroll on past. That's all you have to do. So that's my first piece of advice, is just, walk away. But say someone engages you. So let's use the example of this whiskey bottle, right? Irish whiskey. I'm an Irish whiskey person. Somebody else is not. Somebody likes, American stuff or Scottish stuff, right? Take out the, add the E or leave the E out. Basically it depends. We're there and we see each other, and I have my Irish whiskey, and they walk up to me just like, oh, hey, what's that? I'm engaged. Okay, maybe engage, and let's say, well, I like Irish whiskey. Like, oh, well, I'm really a Scottish whiskey person. Like, okay, well, why do you like Scottish whiskey? And then you get in that conversation, that dialogue, and civil and things like that. That's a stark contrast between somebody rolls up on you, like, I see you got that Irish whiskey. Yeah? What's that about? Because I like it. Why do you like it? Haven't you heard what that Irish whiskey did? If something like that happens, where you can see it's combative, it's not going to go well, walk away. Just walk away. Don't engage, as I feel like, and that's like, abort that mission, keep going. Just, try to find a civil way to move along, in that case. Now, if you're a strong, passionate person and you feel the need to say something back, again, know your settings, know your surroundings. Are you at a place that's like a Scottish whiskey convention and you like Irish whiskey? Is that going to be a good idea? Ask yourself, is this worth getting in a fist fight for, or going to jail for, or anything else happening? Probably not most of the time. Again, it's not about not sticking to your values, because again, I have this, that person rolls up on me with an attitude about it. I'm not gonna say, you know what, you're right, let me just put this down and not drink out my Irish whiskey anymore. Here's my shot back. If it's me, I'm gonna be like, let's go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do. But I'm gonna stick to my principles. Say, hey, I like what I like, and I'm gonna keep liking it. That's on you, not me. So again, my thoughts on politics: avoid it like the plague, unless you have to. If you're involved or if you're with an audience of people you know who are into that, by all means, have a civil conversation. If you're with if you're dating or married, things like that, you're gonna have to have those conversations. But you don't have to have those conversations with like your significant other's parents and things like that, cousins, uncles, sisters, siblings, whatever it is. Because a lot of times, again, at the dinner table on Thanksgiving, we've heard the horror stories of how that's gone lately. So again, just don't engage, in my opinion. That's how I'm kind of tackling this. I know it's probably not what the answer he was looking for and others may be looking for, but again, I have a page that I want everybody to come to and enjoy it. Like, I have a diverse group of friends, and you're gonna learn as we go along the vlogs on Wednesday that I do a lot of crazy stuff and I meet a lot of different types of people doing those things. So I stay off those topics. So there's some stuff I do where it's a lot people I'm with that are a lot far different than what I believe. And, I just stay off the subject. I've heard them say topics, things like that, conversations. I'm just like, I just kind of duck out of it because I like being there with them doing that activity. I don't want to jeopardize that. I feel it probably would. So that's not being authentic or being honest, because again, I'm honest about what I'm doing there. I'm honest about practicing those different hobbies and interests. So there's no need to engage in just, hey, my personal beliefs on something that, in my opinion. So that's it. That's my non-expert professional opinion. And ironically, that's why he asked that question, because technically by educational background, I could talk on that topic by expertise, but we won't go there yet. Again, you'll find a lot of stuff out in the blog. So hope to see you all again. Remember, please like and subscribe on the channel, Sunny Coffee Shops and Sunny Spots. It's a tongue twister, I swear. I only had one of these today. Again, Coffee Shop, Sunny Spots on Instagram as well. So hit that like button and that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And again, send those questions in because I really want to have feedback. It's our dialogue time. So it's more, well, it's kind of a monologue though, but it's a dialogue when you send stuff in so I can interact and comment back and, getting those comments and things like that. So I look forward to it. And until next time, take care.